Okay, guys. Just to give you guys a status of what's going on so far. As you can see, I've already painted. I base painted the sides as well as the hood, right? In reality, I still need to sand it down more, and I still need to do a lot more. I just honestly, I couldn't handle the mismatched color. It was bugging the crap out of me. At least from a primary color perspective, it looks better, right, guys? Not perfect, not by any stretch of the means. As you recall, last time I showed you guys about the taking apart the brake line. These are brand new brake lines, so I got this one new. I've matched it in over here. I've also tied it into the banjo over here. All right. Here's what the wires look like without touch. I will put the information down beneath. The long one is well, that's actually wrong. So I gotta return that. Anyway. So the short ones are the back. I also bought these for the connection. All right, so that's that. I tried to take this out. Unfortunately, the screw here was kind of messed up and rounded out, so I couldn't get anything out of it. So instead of trying to kill it off, which I'll have a problem later on, I just painted it, I just put a plastic bag all around it and I painted it. Same problem over here. So at least for this perspective, is it looks better than the rusted approach. I still need to do a lot more work, as you can see. All right. It's been a little slow lately. I attempted to try to bang this out a little bit, and I haven't gotten as far as I want to. This whole section is all out, so I may need to cut these out and put a whole new patch in. But before that, I need to bang this out to make sure that looks good. All right. As you can see, I primed the back here as well. You guys saw me do this fix as a temporary. In the meantime, I actually weld the bottom of that in. And I started to go underneath to take a look and measure out what I need to do for that over there. So I'm still working on that. Likewise, I still need to make a section over here and on the other side. And I'm starting to prep for underneath as well to finish off my flooring. Okay. The only concern I have is I need to cut a hole to make sure I can fit the master cylinder. All right. Likewise, I still have a lot of work here as well. Okay. But at least my steering wheel looks good. Still a lot of welding. I'm not a professional, so spot welding takes a little bit of effort. And I need to make sure that it's on, well. And then start patching up some of the other stuff. All right. I bought more stuff, and I'll make more videos down the road of the kind of stuff that I'm doing. Okay. So give me time. But I'll give you a hint. Check this out. DC motor. I've got a shunt. I've got the adapter, the coupler for my motor. My motor is going to come in soon. Okay. Likewise, I also bought extra stuff to bring the car back to life. As you can see, the turn signal as well as the lamps, right? The bracket that goes with it. I also have other stuff coming in. For example, if you recall, I took apart the seatbelt portion up here. Well, actually, I bought the seatbelt portion down there as well, so that way it'll latch onto that. All right. Then I need to worry about getting some rails going this way. I've got the seats up top. You see, I got the seats up top, but I still need to get the covers and everything. So seats are there, seatbelts are there, getting the floor in, fixing that section over there. I've got the motors coming in, or at least some of the motors coming in, and I'll show some of the videos of that. I also have my my transmission as well. So I need to dry fit that in place as well as the motor to make sure everything fits well. Yeah, also. So you saw me do this video for this. Unfortunately, there's still a section here that I need to do. So I need to run a whole entire new brake line and everything. Oh, that's right. I also need to hunt down and set up the handbrake as well, because I want to make sure that worst comes to, worst scenarios is I can use my handbrake to stop everything. Okay, so that alone is going to take me a few months worth of work because there's a lot of stuff here. Eventually, I'm going to take out the dash and kind of refurb it, get it looking better, so at least it'll match the steering wheel. It'll look black. It'll look good. All right. and then we'll be in a better shape. So I'm hoping that in the next week or so, I fill up these holes so you guys won't ever see these again. Okay, so let's see, but not as far as what I want to, you know. Life is kind of somewhat in the way, but it is what it is. The only other thing I can say is as you can see, I've got my motor in, I've got mounted, I've got the power. Check this out. Right, so it's working. The only problem now is my wiring, my belt. I need to more or less adjust it so that way it'll do the pulley right. But at least power and everything's all there. I can still manually do everything, but that won't help, especially with me trying to move a car up. All right. So that's it for now, guys. Give me time, and we will get this closer and closer to where I want it to be. Once again, as just to recall, I'm not a professional, so everything I'm doing is a lot of trial and error, as well as getting hints from you guys, especially with the stuff you guys put down in the comments, okay? So continue to do that, and I'll use your productivity, your positive wishes to make this happen. All right, guys.